Hello everyone and welcome back to my Senate election prediction videos where I take a look at the Senate races going on across America in 2022 and give you my thoughts, analysis, and prediction. So on the races, today we are looking at the state of Ohio, the Buckeye state, and a seat currently held by the Republican Party and the retiring Senator Rob Portman. Portman is at the end of his second term. In 2016, Portman's margin of victory in the state was 20%. In 2016, Donald Trump's margin of victory in the state was 8%. And in 2020, his margin of victory in the state was 8% as well. The two nominees. On the Democratic side, the Democratic nominee is Congressman Tim Ryan, who has represented the state in the United States House of Representatives since 2002. Prior to that, he served as an aide for the congressman who served in the seat before him, James Traficant. Mr. Traficant was expelled from the House of Representatives, necessitating a special election for the seat, which Ryan won, and he has won subsequent re-elections since. After the 2016 elections, he challenged Speaker Nancy Pelosi for the Democratic leader position, and he lost. In 2020, Tim Ryan had a short run for the presidency. It fizzled out, and he did not get much traction. In 2022, after the results of a census and Ohio lost a House seat, the Republicans in the Ohio State House kindly redrew Ryan's district out of existence. Facing an uphill battle for re-election in the House, Ryan chose to seek the open Senate seat and easily won the Democratic primary against nominal opposition. The Republican nominee is J.D. Vance, an author and former venture capitalist. Vance wrote the 2016 bestseller Hillbilly Elegy, which became popular in the 2016 and 2017 as people sought to see how people in Middle America could vote for such a loathsome person like Donald Trump. Vance received Trump's endorsement prior to the Republican primary and easily won the primary afterwards. However, it was a contentious primary with many notable opponents, including J.D. Mandel, who had been a nominee for the United States Senate from Ohio prior, and Mr. Dolan, whose family owns the Cleveland Guardians. If you take a look at the ballots cast in each party's primary, over a million ballots were cast in the Republican primary, and just over 500,000 were cast in the Democratic primary. That breaks down to about 67-32 split. My prediction. Ohio is a competitive state at the federal level and has a reputation as a swing state. However, that reputation is getting a little more shaky in the past couple cycles. And many are saying it's kind of like Florida. It was a swing state at one point, but now is trending definitely toward the Republicans, and I would tend to agree with that. Tim Ryan ran a spectacular campaign and kept this race closer than it should be in a Republican-heavy year. But the R beside J.D. Vance's name is going to be enough to carry him across the finish line. Despite J.D. Vance's lack of a campaign and lack of enthusiasm for campaigning or raising cash, Vance should win this election fairly convincingly. Senator Vance elected to the United States Senate, and it's a hold for the Republicans.